about how we feel like we got up so early this morning and we're not sure how we're looking for tired and looking at anything. But so hearing good morning to two beautiful ladies. Thank you very much. Well, good morning to everybody here in the Song of Our Voices. It's another moment for NCCU again. To all the members out there, wherever you are, whether you're in Dominica, the rest of the Caribbean region, you're in the wider world, because we're all over. Dominicans are all over, which means NCCU members are all over. Good morning to you. Good morning to the staff of NCCU across the country, the 11 locations that we operate in. Good morning. And as I always say, if you feel left out of the greeting, you know what to do. Become part of the NCCU community. Join the NCCU. So thank you very much for listening to us this morning. We have some very important information. Last time we were here, we were speaking about the upcoming AGM, which has since passed, and we want to say thank you very much to all the members who turned out in person and online, because this was the first time that we were running the AGM as a hybrid AGM, and you definitely played your part in making that successful. So thank you very much to everybody. Hats off to you for ensuring that your community financial partner had a successful AGM. So that aside, we are moving on to more important things, or I would say more important things, maybe upcoming things, just as important but upcoming. It is the mandate of the NCCU, as part of the it's a credit union movement thing, I should say, to yes, educate exactly. To educate its members, and not just on what the products and services are, but in ways that can better their lives. And we're talking financial training, financial literacy. We are very happy to announce, if you have not heard or you have not seen, that we will be offering a course, a training course, a certified training course in collaboration with Finance Focus. Shout out to Luana Laura of Finance Focus. This is a name that is becoming very much a household name in Dominica, so shout out to Luana. And we will be offering a course, a certified course in collaboration with Finance Focus. The topic of the course, the session title is Financial Maturity, Growing Your Money Mindset in Dominica. Now, let me take off why this is important. Besides the fact that we're talking financial maturity, which we need for us to survive, not just in Dominica, but wherever we go, it is important for people to take advantage, members to take advantage of this course, not only because you will get the insight, the know-how, the knowledge on how to manage your finances better, but also because we have a core group of people who would be looking to make their CV look a little better, a little prettier, to beef up your resume, as we would say. Because the reality is we can never know everything, no matter what your degree is in. You have to keep growing, you have to keep learning, you have to keep trying. There are some fields that you have to actually do the hands-on work for you to get more qualifications. Finance is no different. You have to keep elevating yourself. The world is changing. That's right. It's a skill. This skill
building upon it.
You have to. So this is very important for people who are looking to add another another notch on their what is it? How do they say? There's a
notches on bedposts is a different thing.
There's a word that they use when they put on
their hat
or something on their belt.
Something like that.
There's something on their belt. Another something on their belt. It's maybe too early.
Maybe we'll have to think about it.
So you want to do that. This is a great opportunity for you. So let me give you some more information about this. This session is going to be held in different locations across the island, and NCCU catchment areas are what we call our areas where our branches or offices are located. So a catchment area may sound different because it is an NCCU catchment area. So we are starting off with the Roseau, St. Paul and La Salette areas. So let's say somebody from St. Joseph, because the last time we were speaking about this, we said Jimit, but then we're like, okay, St. Joseph, somebody from St. Joseph down to Kashaku area can take advantage of the session that is happening in Roseau. So we are appealing to all our members in that area who live in those areas within that catchment to take advantage and show up to the session. Of course, we'll give you details on when and where. Now, I had somebody ask me something interesting after we started speaking about this. They said, what if I live in Portsmouth and I want to attend the session in Roseau because it's easier for me, you're welcome. You are a member, you are welcome to do so. However, we will be bringing the session to the southeast, to the Grand Fort, to Daly's area. We'll be getting the session as well. We'll also be bringing a session to the Castleburs area, and then we will be bringing a session to the Vacas area. So you can look out for those sessions, but we are starting with the Roseau area, and this will be on July 31st. So next week, Thursday, at 5:30 p.m. at the Prevost Cinemall in the ballroom. So that's the one all the way up to the top. So next week, Thursday, July 31st at 5:30 p.m. at the Prevost Cinemall ballroom, we will be having our financial maturity, growing your money mindset in Dominica. So what are the course objectives? What will you learn? And yes, it's in person. It is an in-person course. What will you learn? By the end of the session, you should be able to understand what financial maturity looks like in everyday life. You should be able to identify your money personality and how it influences your decisions. You should gain practical skills in budgeting, saving, and goal setting from a Dominican context. And I always stop there because sometimes we do courses and the whole course is tailored or built upon the context from another country. Sometimes it's from the US, the UK, it is from it's from Dubai. It's some country, you're right, some culture and economy that does not apply to us. Even in the Caribbean, sometimes it's based off that, and it's different than Dominica. This is a strictly local course. It is tailored and built upon a Dominican context. So that is very important. You'll be able to improve your confidence in discussing money with your partners, your family members, and financial institutions. So this again is important. We have in some cases where money conversation is like a taboo. People don't have the conversation with their spouse, they don't have it with their girlfriend, they don't have it with their boyfriend, they don't have it with their family members, they don't have it with their financial institution. There are some people who are still afraid to have that conversation to say, I've lost my job and I am not able to make payments on the loan that I took as promptly or as well,
or even planning to get their loans,
right? Or even people planning to get the loan. There are situations like that. We are trying to break that so that you have those open, clear conversations about finance, because guess what, guys, it is very important, and that is a topic that can make or break any relationship. So it is very important to have those conversations, and you will be tested on your knowledge. After the session is done, you'll be tested on your knowledge. So here's what makes this course different. Not only will you receive a certificate from your NCCU, your community financial partner, of participating or attending, but you will receive a certificate from Finance Focus as well. And I'm talking the seal of Finance Focus on your certificate. So imagine how good this is going to look on your resume. So we are calling on all our members to sign up for this course. We are looking at members who are aged 20 to 60 preferably. It is going to be an interactive, relatable, and culturally relevant session. So you will be receiving tools, you'll be receiving handouts, you'll receive your slides, you will get worksheets, and it is just one session. So it is very important that you come for us to begin early. That is next week, Thursday, July 31st at 5:30 p.m. at the Prevost Cinemall, the ballroom. Please be there on time, be there early for financial maturity, growing your money mindset in Dominica, brought to you compliments your NCCU, your community financial partner, in collaboration with Finance Focus. How do you register? You can register in branch. Now, the 3 branches I'm going to speak of, that's where you register for this particular one. When we move to the other sessions, you'll be able to register at a different branch. You're able to register at the St. Paul branch, which is in Maho. You're able to register at the Roseau branch, and you're able to register at the La Salette branch, which is in Point Michel. You're also able to register via our social media platforms. So just go on, you look for the flyer that's out, and you click on the Google Doc link, and you are able to register that way as well. So you can register online, you can register in person, so in branch, sorry. So please take advantage of this. The spots are filling up. Of course, we are only able to accommodate a certain number, but there is still time, as per when we checked the form recently. There is still time for you to grab a spot to be part of this very, very important training. I am looking forward to it because I also want to beef up my own resume.
And I'm happy a lot of people signed up pretty early, so that's great that you see the members have that great interest.
Yes, most definitely, and we're very happy that we are able to bring this to you, to not just to keep up with our mandate, of training and literacy and all of this and education, but because it's something different, because you talk the loans, you talk the products and services, yes, but what about the education of the people? What about that holistic approach of making sure that your members are well rounded? So we're very happy that we are able to do this and to do it differently, as opposed to everything else that is out there, coming on board with having Finance Focus collaborating with us on this and having the course tailored for the NCCU member. This is a big deal to us, and we are very happy to be able to bring that out to the membership, and we look forward to great sessions going forward. And
did you mention that it's free?
That I was saving that part, because I suspect some people
if
maybe
you had any worries.
Yes,
yes, it is free. Compliments your NCC.
I was saving that part for
like. Worry about that.
You have an ace, you have a trick up your sleeve, you have those things that I was laid on the table now. Yes, so you're hearing. So I worked it up for them. Talking about all the good stuff, and then you're like, okay, that's good. I'm interested. I wonder how much. It is completely free. Just get yourself to the venue on time and take advantage of this offer from your community financial partner. Because why, guys? Because we care. NCCU definitely cares about its members. So this is point one of why we are here. There's always a whole lot going on with NCCU, but this is the first bit of what we want to bring to you. So perhaps we can take a short break, and then we will come back to tell you some more.
From the cradle to the grave, NCCU, you don't have to be no slave. NCCU, you need a loan you want to save. NCCU, welcome and visit us today. Hey, with a commitment to quality. What? Therefore you and me was one big family, but now it's a community. True. Making life easy. Yes, like ABC. Don't matter who you are, you can benefit. When you bring your mortgage
with rates as low as 5% and loans for all your needs.
Open an MRA,
save for your golden years, and take advantage of our savings products.
We will finance your business,
checking accounts, small business loans, wire transfers, and so much more.
NCCU all the way. Wow!
Your community financial partner.
NCCU.
You need a loan, a checking account, fixed deposits or insurance. NCCU got you in various offices, so it's high time to begin your membership. You want quality products, we have that. You want quality services, we have that too. Our services will help make your dreams come true. That's a fact. Hurry now to NCCU, your community financial partner. Trust us, we care. That kind of loyalty you cannot find anywhere. National Cooperative Credit Union, education, training, and information. Self-help, self-responsibility, democracy, equality, solidarity. At NCCU, we hustle hard for our members. So become a member today at one of our local offices to help us make your dreams come true. 255-2126. NCCU, your community financial partner.
And we are back. Your community financial partner is back. A special good morning to all the parents, guardians, and all those who are gearing up to buy all the school supplies for their children.
Good morning.
September is around the corner, and I know probably some of us enjoyed the bed this morning. Not me, though, unfortunately, because I'm here with you. But I'm glad to be here speaking with you and letting you know that your community financial partner is bringing back Love Swipe, the back to school edition. So we'll be teaming up with some different vendors, merchants around Dominica, specifically in Roseau, to give you an opportunity to use your NCCU international debit card and win some prizes and surprises. So look out for the dates. We'll be starting in August, and you can expect when you use your IDC card at these participating locations that you will be able to win some prizes and surprises. So if you haven't gotten your card yet, you need to get on board. Right now the lines are a little short because it's not month end yet. So go in and sign up for your IDC card so that you can participate in Love Swipe Back to School. That will be mid-August. So look out for the dates and the participating locations when we send out that flyer so you can participate and win some prizes, compliments your community financial partner. It's always good to have get a little something for, I should say, contributing to the wellness of the next generation. Because we know it's expensive. So if you get a little prize, a little something extra, it's always great. It helps you feel a little better about spending all that money because we know it's a lot. I wish you all the best. As I tell my friends, I'm only here for the highlights. And so look out for Love Swipe Back to School edition, mid-August. Make sure you stay tuned to our social media pages. You will get those dates. And so you'll have all the information for you to swipe, pin, and tap.
Yes.
So our cards are now the ECV cards, so they have the chips. So you can count on using all those three methods to pay using your international debit card with NCCU.
And of course, we cannot talk debit card without reminding them fraud is real. You have to ensure that you safeguard your investments, because what you don't want is that you finally got that money to buy those school books, to buy the uniforms, the shoes and everything, and then that money gets tampered with. So as we always say, please do not keep your money in an account that is linked to your card. When you are ready to make your purchases, you go online to your CU online or your Q call and you transfer the money to the account that is linked to your card so that you can make those purchases. Let us safeguard the money that we are working so hard to get. Let's not just give it away, because the reality is, like I think we said sometime back when we were here, we're here to talk finance. We're here to tell you best practices. A hacker is a hacker. That's his job. So while it's not an honorable job, but we're not mad at the fact that that's his job. He's doing his job. So let's do our jobs and let's safeguard our investments, because fraud is definitely real. And somebody said it best the other day. There seems to have been a light on the Caribbean.
Yes.
We're not sure if they're not sure if we figure that there's some money coming to the region, but there seems to have been like this fraud light just on the Caribbean. Banks, credit unions have been under it recently. So let us please, if you know your card is linked to your deposit account, for example, please do not keep your money in there. You can open a sub account. There's no charge for that. You can do that using CU Online. You can do that using your Q call. You can do that in branch. Open a sub account and keep your money.
Well, actually,
there.
As you're speaking about the sub accounts, remember we're actually moving
across,
to
yes,
standardizing the accounts that cards are linked to. So
correct.
If you ever notice recently for some of our existing members with cards that your sub account has changed, that is actually a mitigating policy that we're currently undergoing to ensure that your cards are protected, your money is protected.
Correct.
So if you're now coming to sign up for a card, you can expect that you will not be able to change sub accounts at any other point in time, because this is a standard that we're setting now as a mitigation policy.
Yes.
And then if you see you want to transfer your money and so on, also make sure that you sign up for CU Online. So if you have a card already, make sure you sign up. If you're coming now, make sure you sign up. That they go hand in hand. You sign up for your card, sign up for CU Online. You can also do Q call as well.
Yes, because that's the thing, the jingle just played. We have that too. We have that too. So if you're more of a listen to a prompt person on the phone, Q call is for you. But if you're more of a person who wants to look at what you're doing and swipe left and right and up and down and see the balances, then CU Online is for you. So whatever works for you, we are trying to ensure that we have an option available for you. But yes, let us protect our money. Let us keep it safe. And when Monique was speaking about the vendors that we'll be working with for the Love Swipe in the Roseau area, I want to put out a call if anybody listening from the north, especially where there are some other businesses as well, and you want to be a part of this, to partner with
We'll
the
be happy to
NCCU.
have
We'd be happy to have you. So please reach out to us. You can send us a message on our social media. Yes, send us a message on our social media that you are inquiring how you can get on board with us as a vendor for Love Swipe, the back to school edition, and we'll be more than happy to have you on board with us for this year. So one of the things that we've been doing that maybe you've noticed, if you have not, you're missing out, is NCCU Tries. And NCCU Tries was birthed to understand what it is the members do every day. So I always use the example of you could have a small business and every hustle is different. You have a business that, not, you know, in this day and age, businesses are not just clear cut how it used to be before. You know, okay, this person is a seamstress, this person is a fisherman, this person is, you know, a baker. But there are certain things now, there are certain businesses now that we never heard of growing up, certain hustles we never heard of growing up. And then there are certain aspects to those businesses that we always knew that are now different. So, you know, I remember growing up, so I don't know if, I guess I'm throwing my age out there. Growing up and, you know, you go to Photo World.
I remember Photo World.
You go to Photo World to get your picture taken, you know, and you stand with that teddy bear in front of the green curtain or the screen, and you had this basket, this chair, this round chair, this straw chair. I remember that. And you're there and you have your little socks and your little church shoe on and everything.
Yes.
And you come to take your picture, and that was it. You know, the camera was set up, and you know, maybe as a child would be looking at it and be like, wow, look at that setup. Look at the cameras. Like, I've never seen a camera that, because you'd have those little cameras that you would use. Some of them were disposable ones. Some of them you had to go and develop your film, as some people would say. So you would look at a camera and you were like, that is the best camera I've ever seen. That is the best. It cannot have a camera better than that. Then you grow up and you look at photography today and you realize that wasn't even, well, at the time it was the best, but that was the height of it at the time. But now it's a completely different ball game. So now you're talking lighting and all these things that photographers have to walk around with, and you know, they have this stuff to put the shadow where they want it and all those things. Now you as a loans officer or a loans officer at NCCU who is not privy to those things, the behind the scenes, and you know, maybe does not dabble in photography or do photo shoots, would not understand why a photographer is saying, I need to buy this piece of equipment that cost $2,000 US for my business. You know, as a loans officer, you may sit down and you'll be like, okay, this is like risky, because why do you want to spend all that money on this? And you know, you don't see the real profitability part of it. But this might be the one little piece of equipment that is needed to set that photographer apart from everybody else, and the success of his business might be hinged on him getting that. This is what NCCU Tries is all about. So we are going into the different industries and the different hustles, and we're understanding what you do, why you do it, and the tools that you need to be successful, so that when you come to us, we're like, okay, we understand this is for this can be used to do that, this is why you need that. Additionally, of course, we're doing this as research because we want to tailor products and services to the membership. So guess what, guys, very soon we will be putting out a brand new product that is meant to cater to you wherever you are in life, whatever stage you are in life. This product is meant to cater to you. I cannot say more. I can't say more, but I won't say more because it is still under wraps for a little bit, but we are leaking a little information to you so you can get excited about it, and it should drop as early as next week. So guys, look out for that. Keep it locked to our social media pages. Listen out for everything. Look out for information in the newspapers. Look out for information everywhere that your community financial partner advertises, which is on pretty much every medium that you can think of. Yes. And you will definitely see what is that product that we are coming out with after having tried to understand what you do. So a new episode of Tries will drop this week as well. We're not going to tell you what, but we have to get our hands dirty. We have to get up very early to get on site. Du before the sun, everything. We will up and out of our homes to get to the site, so you can look out for that. And even if the product is going to be released, we will still continue to do the research, which means more episodes of NCCU Tries will definitely be coming out. So guys, look out for that. We are very, very excited about it, and we are very, very ready for back to school as well. Looking forward to that. And somebody might say, why so late with the back to school? But it's because everybody doesn't have money at the same time. You know, we put out some tips. And
but let's be honest, a lot of people do shop in August.
Correct.
We're looking to see where we could have gotten the money
where
from.
we could get the money from.
July.
That's one.
To then
Books are also not always available early. And then my favorite, you don't buy the clothes too early because the children go to grow. So you buy the uniform skirt now in June, July. Then when you come to put this on September, it's too short.
2 inches.
It's too tight. The shoes can't fit anymore. The socks are for a shorter child all of a sudden. The shirt doesn't even fit into the pants or the skirt because it's too short. Doesn't want to button. The tie is too short.
Well, it's gone out of proportion.
Maybe the only thing that works is the ribbons.
Yes.
And the clips, and that's it. You know, so you don't want to have that. So you do have people who wait, you know, towards, you know, you order the things that kind of change, like the bags and the stationery and so on. But the clothing items and the shoes and those things, majority of us as parents, we wait to buy those things just to see what the growth spurts are going to look like over the summer. And of course, we want to be right there to assist. So and guys, a final tip before we leave today, whether you're shopping early or you're shopping later, not late, but later, please always budget. Do a list. Have a set list of what it is that you must buy. So you know there's arts and craft items, you know there's the books, the mandatory books, you know there's stuff that, you know, the schools usually ask for the ream of paper and those things. Keep a note or a list of everything and you tick off as you go along, because that will help you not to spend unnecessarily. Because you know how, let me just put it totally Dominican, you know how we stay as parents. We walk into the store and we have to buy X, we will see Y and Z because, oh, that look nice for my child. Yes, that's what we do. So to avoid that, or to try your best to avoid that, please have a set list of what it is you are going to buy. And then you tick off as you go along, and you will see if you have, as we would say, money to burn at the end of that. Yeah, so this is the update with your community financial partner. Just keep checking on our social media pages, our website, www.nccudominica.com. You can reach out to us, our member care center, 255-2126. Any questions that you have, 255-2126. If you are overseas and you're thinking, okay, I'm not able to make that call, just send us a note, send us an email at membercare@nccudominica.com. That's membercare@nccudominica.com. Or if you're a social media person, send us a message on social media,
Facebook or Instagram.
So it was a pleasure being with you this morning.
Definitely.
Always a pleasure being with you, Monique.
Indeed.
And a pleasure being in studios with Mr. Dangoben this morning as well. And thank you very much, Dominica. Have a blessed day. It's raining on the outside. Please, let's stay safe. We are in the hurricane season.
Your raincoats, your umbrellas.
Raincoats,
your hats,
umbrellas, hats.
your boots.
And insurance too. So if you know you need to check on that,
drive safely on
please
the road.
check with your NCCU insurance, your insurance department, to ensure that your insurance is
Up to date.
up to date, and you're completely covered. Because while we pray for no disturbances, we just never know, and we're not in control. So let us control what we can, and those are the things we can control. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day.
Bye.
Thank you very much, Shari and Monique, and we do want to wish the entire staff of the NCCU a very productive Wednesday.
Thank you very
Take care,
much.
guys. All
Same
the best,
to
and
the
see you
staff of
guys
DBS.
Righto.
All right.
From the cradle to the grave, NCCU, you don't have to be no slave. NCCU, you need a loan you want to save. NCCU, welcome and visitors today. Hey, with a commitment to quality. What? Therefore you and me was one big family, but now it's a community.